I love you.
Groaners! Today you join us for episode 121 and both love and groans are in the air for our Valentine's Day special. I'm going for the lighter side of this special day, whilst Admin Nicole has brought us the darker side. With this being done, we'll find a balance somewhere somehow. However, that will not stop me groaning. We have an audience groan and a special guest has flown in to give us their groan too. Admin Nicole has been fact hunting once again, which will be sprinkled throughout the show, and your games have a Valentine's Day-ish theme to them as well. Speaking of which, they are Talking Nonsense, Yes Sir BS, the 5-point countdown, and Admin Nicole's Anagram Anxiety. Kicking it all off would usually be me, but I'll let our favourite admin take pole position with the first fact of the episode. It's Admin Nicole's Valentine's Day fact number 1. The roots of Valentine's Day stem from a bloody pagan fertility festival dating back to the 6th century BC. Every year, between February the 13th and 15th, Romans celebrated Lupercalia by sacrificing animals and slapping women with their hides, which was believed to make them more fertile. Thank the Gideant we've moved away from this in this day and age. Nicole will be dropping more facts throughout the episode. Now I'll take the floor for now, because it's my turn to have my say with my groans. The cost of Valentine's Day, I mean. Okay. I don't mean you go ultra tight and not get your significant other a decent gift. I'm talking when you book a meal and for some reason the cost goes into orbit. If it wasn't Valentine's Day or associated with it, the price would be normal. The same happens on other days such as Mother's Day. Instead of taking people to the cleaners by making meals more expensive, how about keeping the cost the same and upping the theme of the meal as well as the choices, especially in the current economic climate? Those who go cheapo on Valentine's Day. Right then, those out there, you know who you are. You panic at the last minute, you walk into a cheap shop or a petrol station and buy your better half a plastic rose or a bloomin' keyring. However, for Cupid's sake, don't leave it so late. Don't go daft. Splash the cash a little bit. I don't mean leave yourself with chump change in your account. You know your partner better than anyone, or you should, aside from their family and friends, so you should be able to engage your grey matter and buy a decent gift. Even if it's something small, but fits with their personality or likes, you'll be well in. If you cannot do any of the aforementioned, then expect the cold shoulder when you buy them the gift that you're originally planning, and it'll be something they will not like. Learn from this. Give your partner time. In life, we go through many things, and a lot of times some people neglect their partner, especially on Valentine's Day. This really annoys me. Make a point of possibly arranging something after work, even if it is a weekday or the day after. Perhaps even beat them home from their work and make them a meal if you're unable to generally get a gift. Or at least get a card and possibly some roses to go with the meal, or just a hand to them when you see them. If your partner is too busy, then ask them when they'd like to do something. That way you're still showing you care and will not be at fault. If they then say you are not bothered, then I would suggest looking for someone better, because clearly you're making an effort and they don't appreciate it. There they are, my Valentine's Day groans are gone. The large Valentine's Day groan envelope has swallowed them up and they've been sent off into a groan mire. Can you get someone that admires groans? I don't know, maybe I've just made that up. No idea. We continue the Valentine's Day theme with our game where words are flipped into reverse to bring chaos with talking nonsense. You get the gist by now. I give you a clue and a word. A word? I give you a clue and a word jumbled in which opposite reverse sound is played. Here we go. Round 1. Your clue is, your partner may have a favourite of these. Your word is, Round 2. Your clue is, some say this may be romantic to share together. Your double word is fable. Round 3. Your clue is, ye fall head over heels for someone. Your word is, Kurzweil. Did my reverseness baffle you? Did you work it out from the clues? Answers to come later. Let's hope luck was with you as it was for the following. It's time for Ohh LuckyUnlucky, because this has kind of got both bits to it. Now you'd think those unlucky in love would have given up on love. However, they have found a way. It is called Valentine's Day, where people celebrate platonic friendships with their besties or just their friends. Shout out to my best friend, you know who you are. Whoa, wait a second. We do actually have a Valentine's Day Ohh Unlucky from the vault known as Reddit. A poster was on their way to see their girlfriend, but then they stopped off to buy a rose. They then thought, the hell with it, I'll buy them 2 roses. Unfortunately, in the country where their girlfriend is from, presenting 2 roses is something only done at funerals. He got some funny looks, but luckily, she saw the funny side. I bet the cynics out there thought she was going to dump him, didn't you? You did. Now, here we go again. Admin Nicole has really gone all out with the facts as we hit up Valentine's Day fact number 2. The very first Valentine is said to have been a poem sent in 1415 by Charles, Duke of Orleans, to his wife. Imprisoned in the Tower of London after his capture at the Battle of Agincourt, he wrote, I am already sick of love, my very gentle Valentine. Unfortunately, it would be 20 more long years until the 21-year-old would be released from his cell. Staying with Nicole as Creepy takes over now with Admin Nicole's Creepy Corner. Your story for this week is called The Other Side of the Mirror. Love is warm, but is also dark. It is light, yet is also deadly. If only I knew what I know now, would I have changed things if I could go back? Or would I have just let it happen? I remember that day vividly. The sky was grey, the rains poured out from the heavens with a fury. We sat there in the park with the umbrellas shielding us from the nature's wrath. You had a red raincoat on with a purple umbrella. I had a purple raincoat with a red umbrella. We were always like that, you know. The same, yet different, so no one would get us mixed up. As if our different personalities wasn't proof enough that we were each our own person. I suppose that's a problem when you're an identical twin. Although you never get to live your own life, you'll always just be the same person in anyone's eyes. Except that our one difference is our eye colours. Yours are brown, and mine are a rare silver grey. I wonder if that's how it happened. Even now, as I look at the bars in my window, I remember you. There's no one I love more than my other self after all. My perfect twin. I love you more than life itself, and perhaps I always knew. I wonder if you knew. The rain in the park that day, I remember how much you loved rain. A beautiful melancholy of nature's tears, you'd always say. I was more of a snow person myself. Others always called me the ice to your fire. Do you remember that? There was that one Halloween where we gave the people what they wanted. I sewed us the best fire and ice costumes, and you did your hair to match. That stopped people in their tracks pretty fast, didn't it? Back to that day though, the rain in the park. Yes, I remember you said we should cry while nature cries. It's the best time to let it all out, so we went over to that restaurant you love and got the super spicy noodles and yelled at all the things that hurt us as we cried through the pain of those noodles. Thinking back on it now, I don't know why the owner never kicked us out. We used to do that every time it rained. Then we went home. No, that's not right. We usually go home right after, but not that day. That day we went to pay our offerings to Mother Nature up on the cliff in the woods. We do that at the end of every month. It's our one thing that's different. Strange how much I miss that with you, when all I see now are bars blocking the trees. I remember that month. We both had our big competitions coming up. You with your big hula dancing match, your first time with those fire torches. You'd been practicing so hard. Then there was I with my ice skating. We were going to win big and celebrate together. Yet we missed it all by just a few days, didn't we? So there we were up on the cliff, leaving a trail of pine cones to give thanks to Mother Nature for her hard work that year and to ask her to bless us for our big competitions. So that went well. Right, it was on our walk home. That's when it all happened, wasn't it? Despite all those shows we used to watch together, I never expected us to fall victim to that infamous white truck. I think this is the moment where it all got hazy for me, where my mind started to shatter before my body ever did. I remember the ball in the road, and that poor kid running to the road to get it. He was so young, how could he have known any better? I couldn't stop my legs from moving. Every fibre of my being needed him to get out of there, but as I pushed him out the way, I didn't notice that infamous white truck approach. Yet worse than that, I should have turned around, because then I would have seen you. You knew there was no time to push me out of the way too, so instead you shielded me from that blast. Mum nearly lost 2 daughters that day, and in a way she still did. I was in a coma, one they never thought I would recover from, and you, shielding me and taking most of the hit, there was unfortunately no saving you. I remember the doctor telling me you overheard them talking and used your final breath to give me your heart. Also, I would live on for both of us. I did live, thanks to you, but my mind was long gone. As soon as I was fine to leave the hospital, it was as if I was seeing things for the both of us. In a way, my mind couldn't process that you left. That's what I was told anyway, but I did. I knew you died to protect me, my dear beloved twin, but a bond like ours can never be broken that easily, can it? Mum handed me over to the asylum when I refused to say you were gone. She broke down in tears that day, I remember. She thought I'd gone crazy from the trauma of losing you, but now me and you will always be together. No matter what bars may hold me or what meds they force on me, all I have to do is look in the mirror and there you are, smiling back at me. What they don't know is that the girl in the mirror who looks like me has brown eyes. I know you may be gone, but it will always be a little secret that you never actually left. We'll always be together and they can't ever take that away from us. Even now I feel your hand on my shoulder and the warmth you always had. I know the mirror isn't the only way to see you, but one must keep up appearances, right? Of course, my beloved twin. I'll be here for you no matter what happens, a voice replied from right next to her. Ooh, a very intriguing and creepy story there, Nicole. Makes you wonder though, just what some people go through, and also what their eyes see, as well as the bonds between identical twins. Very well written. Let's dive into another game now with Yes or BS. Remember, avoid the BS statements to keep your points. If you get BS in round 2 or 3, your points are blanked if you scored a point in round 1. I'll explain again at the game answers. Are the Groaners live ready? Are you ready to play? Yes, they are ready. Round 1. A. It was considered bad luck to write a question mark in Victorian times when sending a Valentine's Day card. B. Valentine's Day came to be in the 14th century. C. 50 countries celebrate Valentine's Day. Groaners live? Answers please. Those at home, you know what to do. We've got B's flying in there. And C's flying in. We have a split Groaners down the line. Okay, any more? All in? Nope, we've got no more. Round 2. A. King Henry VIII of England made Valentine's Day a holiday in the year 1453. B. There was more than one St. Valentine. Or C. In 2021, 23% of all marriage proposals through the year happened on Valentine's Day in the USA. Groaners live, answers please. Those at home, you know what to do. Whoa, okay. B's have flown in there. Everyone's gone for B that's playing live. Any more Groaners? Nope, okay. Hear you loud and clear. We're soaring through the games this week. Round 3. A. 145 million Valentine's Day cards are given in the USA as of January 2025. B. Valentine's Day is the most popular day to get engaged. Or C. The standard heart-shaped chocolate box was created in 1640. Same as before, Groaners, you know what to do. C's are flying in there. More C's are flying in. What? Okay, C's are flying literally in as I'm speaking. Okay, Groaners, I got you. We'll reveal later who scored points and who did not. Speaking of revealing, we'll give over to our audience groans for this week. We have a 2-piece audience groan, like I said before. Our first groan comes in from the flying legend himself. It's Cupid, who's actually flying around in front of me now.
Hi, Mr. E. I'm really concerned that many people don't show their feelings much anymore. It doesn't matter your gender, etc. I don't care. Love is love. Fight me on this and I'll beat you with my wings and arrows. Sorry, I'll get back on track. It's like people have truly forgotten the meaning of days like Valentine's Day and get lost in the commercialism of how expensive something is. Whatever happened to carrying being genuine and just showing feelings? Also, those still looking for love, don't give up. I've not given up on you, yet. If you give up, you'll possibly ruin something that could have been beautiful, and even I won't be able to help you.
Thanks, Cupid. Whoa, wait. Put the bow down. I don't need it. I've been with my girl for a good while now. I see Nicole's ducking too. Phew, close one. Oh, there he goes. He's flying away there. There he goes, Cupid. But wait, the audience groans are not over. The next groan is a more sadder groan from an upset mother via email. This comes in from Tabitha of London. I'm a single mother of a beautiful 5-year-old girl, and she came in tears to me this week. She'd gotten a Valentine's Day card off a boy she liked. She opened it, and lo and behold, the evil little creature had wrote, "Ha ha, you're ugly and I don't like you." Her little heart was broken. Laws prevent me from stringing up this little idiot. It's supposed to be a day of love and kindness, yet he ruined it for her. I'm deeply sorry, Tabitha. A low fist bump for your little one. Ignore the fool, little one. I'm sure you'll grow up and forget him. He isn't worth it. Now, if you'd like to throw in a groan, give us some content, an Ohh Unlucky story, give us more ideas, or anything you want to send in to us, you can do so on the following. You can put a comment on YouTube. You can put a comment under any episode from 1 right the way through to 121. You can drop us an email on the groanszonepod@gmail.com. You can find us on the Facebook group under the Groan Zone Podcast Facebook group. You can find us on Discord, where we record at 8:30 Greenwich Mean Time every Friday night, although plans do change. And, of course, you can find myself under Mr. E. Groaner on Facebook Messenger. You can find Admin Nicole on Nicole Amos, also on Facebook Messenger. And those are the ways to get in touch with the show Groaners. And this flows us nicely into another fact from Admin Nicole with Valentine's Day fact number 3. Next time you open a beautiful heart-shaped box of chocolates on February the 14th, you can thank Richard Cadbury, the son of the manufacturer of Cadbury chocolate. He created the first known heart-shaped box of chocolates in an effort to drive up sales for the family business. From their first Valentine's Day box sold in 1861, to an industry that now counts some 36 million heart-shaped boxes of chocolates sold annually. That is a lot of chocolate. One more fact to go. Let's keep the fun going now with another game. It's time for the 5-point countdown. I'll explain this one again. All clues are related. You start at 5 points. If you guess it right at clue 5, but you get it wrong on clue 4, your points reset until you possibly get it right further down the line. So you get it wrong at clue 4, but guess again right on number 3, you have 3 points. You guess wrong on clue number 2, you have no points. You guess right on clue 1, you get 1 point. That's kind of how it goes. Here we go. Clue 5 for 5 points. You can often do this together. That's clue 5 for 5 points. You can often do this together. These are Valentine's Day related groaners, just to give you all a hint before you start throwing guesses out there. Anyone playing live? Any ideas? Oh, people are typing. Come on, groaners, what you got? Someone's put cinema. You can do, of course. Couples go together at the cinema on Valentine's Day. Any other guesses? Someone's wrote board games. Okay, I suppose you can. Play cards. Okay. Any others, groaners? Any others? Walk in the rain? Kind of maybe romantic, I suppose. Nope, no more there. Clue 4 for 4 points. You don't have to be together to show it. Clue 4 for 4 points. You don't have to be together to show it. Go Groaners live. Give us answers, please. Groaner at home. Have a think and throw your guess out there. You might be right. Someone's put love. Okay, I get where you're going with that. I do get where you're going with that. Very symbolic. Anything else, Groaners, before I move on? I think I've stumped them again. Clue 3 for 3 points. Actions and feelings show it. The same Groaner who put love has put I'm sticking with love. That's fair enough, Groaner. Okay. Any more? Gonna move on in a second, Groaners. Think I've got you. Clue 2 for 2 points. Lady Gaga sang about a not-so-good version of it. Clue 2 for 2 points. Lady Gaga sang about a not-so-good version of it. Those that know their pop songs out there, you might have got this by now. definitely stumped the Groaners playing along live now. Oops, no, someone's typing. Someone's wrote passion. That is a good guess, Groaner. That is a good guess. Moving on, clue 1 for 1 point. Male friends have a version of it that you may share with a friend, aka a bro. Clue 1 for 1 point. Male friends have a version of it that you may share with a friend, aka a bro. Someone's wrote romance. Okay. And a couple more people wrote romance. Okay. On that note, I'm going to leave it there, Groaners. Answers are just around the corner. We must now name our zero of the week. Again, Reddit comes through again, but from a year ago. A guy with the initials PR had an incident with his girlfriend. I do not know if they are still together. No, PR isn't the bad guy here. His girlfriend spent 2 weeks telling him she didn't like Valentine's Day and hated getting gifts due to how upset from past memories she got. PR, being a considerate fellow, decided not to get her a gift and he just gave her a massage. The following day he was bombarded by messages from her friends talking about how sad and angry she was that he didn't even get her a flower. Hello? You told him you didn't want anything and you probably would have kicked off with him if he'd got you something. Be thankful he got a massage and he cared enough about you to respect your wishes, even though it is clear now you were gaslighting him and hoping for a gift. Zero status for that girlfriend or maybe ex-girlfriend who was playing games there. Who knows? Now let's unveil a point situation with the game answers. The 5-point countdown. Your answer was, of course, romance. Well done to the Groaners who won 1 point, put romance. You're quite entitled to 1 point there. And that's safe from SBS. Speaking of SBS, game answers to SBS. Round 1. If you went for A, that is false. It was actually considered good luck to put a question mark. If you put your name, you were doomed to be cursed with bad luck. If you went for B, Valentine's Day came to be in the 14th century, that's true, although its exact origins have different stories. If you went for C, 50 countries celebrate Valentine's Day, that is false. I lied, it's only 30. Round 2. If you went for A, King Henry VIII of England made Valentine's Day a holiday in the year 1453, false. It was the year 1537. If you went for B, there was more than one Saint Valentine, this is true. There were several, including 2 who were put to death by Roman Emperor Gladius Gothicus in 269 to 270 AD. And if you went for C, in 2021, 23% of all marriage proposals through the year happened on Valentine's Day. False, it was only 10%. Last round, round 3, if you went for A, 145 million Valentine's Day cards are given in the USA as of January 2025. This is true, according to Hallmark. If you went for B, Valentine's Day is the most popular day to get engaged. This is true, with 40% of men agreeing. If you went for C, the standard heart-shaped chocolate box was created in 1640. False. It was the 1860s and it was designed by Richard Cadbury, as was stated in the fact by Admin Nicole. Bad luck if any of you got blanked there or salvaged some points there. Good if you did. I'm sorry if you didn't. That's the nature of YesOBS. Answers for totally nonsense. Round 1. Your word was chocolate. Round 2. Your double up word, or should I say 2 words, were bubble bath. And round 3. Your word was love struck. Where the hell am I? Your answer, class's picture puzzle, was China. The bridge is called the Lucky Not Bridge. Bonus point if you named the bridge. But you only get 1 point if you said China. Did you get any Valentine's Day cards? Or in this case, points, Groaners? Drop us a line on any of the contact methods, let us know. Before our last game of the episode, Nicole's the final fact for the episode. Fact 4 of Valentine's Day. The iconic little candy hearts emblazoned with Valentine's Day messages were first created by a machine initially invented to make medical lozenges. The Boston-based pharmacist who originated the gadget's design decided to switch from making cough drops to crafting candy wafers. rebranding his company as New England Confectionery Company, or Necco. By 1866, Necco was producing candy printed with messages that included, "Married in white, you have chosen right," and "How long shall I have to wait? Please be considerate." 35 years later, that candy took on the familiar heart shape we know and love today. Every day, some 100,000 pounds of the talkative little candies, which have a shelf life of 5 years, are made. That adds up to a whopping 8 billion conversation hearts annually. The sweet we're talking about here is love hearts. Now, taking us out once again is Admin Nicole's Anagram Anxiety. Yes, once again, she baffles us with the darkest of word magic, and this special day is no different. Your clue is Greek goddess. Your anagram is death, pori. That's death, P-O-R-I. Good luck to us all with this, Groaners, but I think I may have cracked this one. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. If you went for B, Valentine's Day came to be in the 14th century. Say that again.